Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another live stream by the Option School. This is your friend Pradeep Singla. Options trading for living. Uh, what has happened is in last few days we have received so many calls wherein there are people who are looking to come into options, maybe as new traders, maybe in their second innings, and so there are a lot of psychological things which we need to take care. So he said, okay, so far what we have been doing is we have been talking about topics about people, topics which are useful to people who are very well experienced in options trading. Uh, in a way, that was a mistake also because there is a large chunk of subscribers who doesn't know much about options, and somehow they feel lost in all these discussions. Not that okay, today I'm going to talk about anything in basics, but yes, I would definitely like to talk about these people who are on just on a borderline and trying to come to options trading uh, for their living. I'm not going to give any mathematical calculations for this. We have done that earlier also, but today I'm trying to give you a psychological perspective that okay, if you are somebody who is coming for these kind of things, there are certain things you need to take care. Please confirm if my voice is audible, and welcome to all of you to this live stream. Hopefully my voice is audible, and all of you who are new to this channel, uh, please press this subscribe button. Once you are pressing the subscribe button, do not forget to press that bell icon also, so that whenever we are doing a live stream you will get a notification. And we are live almost on all working days at 9 p.m., and most of the times our topic of discussions is in and around options only. And all of you who are already part of family, you know what button we need to press. We need to press that like button. A lot of you have created this system that okay, whether our video is good or bad, but definitely you are so supportive that you like all the videos, whether that is worth disliking or not, whether that is worth liking or not. So first like, then watch. I can see Mr. Sharma's message. So go ahead and press that like button so that we can start. Thanks to all of you who have already uh, done that. And now options trading for living for different kinds of new traders, as I was sharing that from almost last 2 to 3 months, maybe because of whatever is happening in the global economy, or whatever kind of uncertainty all of us are facing on jobs front, on most of the businesses front after the lockdown. During the lockdown, what we are finding is that okay, a lot of new traders are getting attracted to options trading. Many of them have already burned their fingers, but many of they are still trying. They are on the preparation stage. So what is this set of traders? Let me see. And I don't know, can anybody from you also uh, identify yourself as these traders? Maybe all of you who are from this group of traders may not be having a paid membership, so I would definitely request you to write it in the comment section that okay, if you identify yourself from this kind of a group. So there's a good chunk of traders who, who are coming to the markets, obviously with starry eyes for options trading, and these are the traders who have lost their jobs and they're looking for alternatives. And I'm saying this is not only from India, but from many other small countries. I'm finding a lot of such traders are coming. And why I know that, because a lot of such people are making a good number of inquiries to us for learning purpose. And then there is another big chunk which is already always there, but now somehow it has gone up. Traders who are on verge of retirement, or maybe there are traders who are thinking that okay, there are people who are thinking that okay, as of now my job is safe, but I do not have a confidence that okay, it will be like this for next 6 months or next 2 years, or maybe very soon I may be into that category where I may not be continuing with my job, maybe because of his own plans, or maybe because of the circumstances. So maybe he's also on a verge of a loss of job. And obviously traders who have recently retired, generally when you retire you have a good chunk of money, and you want to put it into optimum use, and you want to do something uh, active also. So if you have been reading financial things, so options also is gaining a lot of popularity in last few years. So these are the people who want to enter. And obviously there are existing traders who are into other segments, and the obviously the performance in other segments is really, I can say, exceptionally bad. And so these kind of traders are also saying that okay, we have been trading in cash markets, we have been trading in fundamentals and technicals from last so many years, but especially last 4 5 months have been exceptionally bad. So can we see that okay, what is happening on the options front? So can anybody identify himself into any of these groups? Obviously, generally these people are still, you see, very novice, and they will not join a channel by paying even 150 rupees, 159 rupees a month. So mostly, what I see this group is all of you are very experienced traders. But still, if somebody identifies, he should definitely let me know that okay, yes, you are one person from these kind of new traders, right? So existing traders in other segments, Dr. Kadam, you are a well settled person, you don't come into this category at all. Right? So there are people. So I've been getting calls from people from different areas, people who are working for PSUs, people who are working for oil companies in other countries. In fact, the people who are working in armed forces also. So these are the people. You see, we really, I am also really concerned that okay, can option trading be an alternative option for these kind of people, and what kind of steps they need to take to prepare themselves for entering into these markets. You see, when you are new, obviously you come with lot of expectations in the market, right? Whenever we are starting something new, even when I started stock markets, I was like, although I was thinking I'm very conservative, but my expectations were really huge from the market. So on that perspective, I will like to give them some unwanted advice before they commit themselves to anything in these markets, right? So what are the steps, what these second innings for new traders who were especially in jobs? You see, what is the difference they are going to find? This can be a totally different environment for you. Certainty of income and certainty in activities is a thing of past. You see, we when you are into job and you're working there for especially let us say last 25 years, last 30 years, you are into a groove, you are into a framework that okay, every day I have to go like this, and these are the certain things. You develop your specialization in that area, and you know okay, these are the things I need to do, and there is lot of certainty, lot of similarity in your day-to-day activities. Yes, you keep on getting promoted, but ultimately the kind of activities you are doing remain primarily similar, maybe in last few years, right? So that certainty of activities and definitely certainty of income, that paycheck which is coming after every month, that is not at all there when you are coming as a new trader. As your second innings in occupation is you are a full-time option trader, then these things will definitely not be there. No certainty of income. There will be 2 months where you may not make any money, and third month you may make suddenly 2 lakh rupees. That's a different thing. And no certainty in activities also. Sometimes whole day you will not be doing anything because things are working for you, and sometimes you will be slogging for the whole day because markets are highly unpredictable, right? No consultative decisions which were at times used in our cop. We are used to in, you see, if I am the boss, and then I will talk to my subordinates and have a consultation, and then for any important decisions I will have my own boss who will always give me some wanted, some unwanted inputs, and ultimately whatever decision is taken, generally, you see, generally it is a consultative decision rather than only one person's decision, right? So there are so many people who are involved in taking that decision. So that process is very you can say consultative. I have seen so many such people that okay, who were on the senior positions when they left their jobs. So they found it really really odd that okay, now they are all alone. They have to take all the decisions on themselves only, and there is not even a single person to whom they can talk and they can say okay, am I thinking this thing, or there is any validation of thoughts? No, nothing of that sort is available, and you are as good as alone in this, you see, ocean of traders. This step even I found when I left my job, and I was into this was really really difficult, that okay, for any decision I want to take on my trades or anything, there is no single person to whom I can talk and validate my thoughts. That is really a tough, you can say, transition from your job towards a full-time trading. And you see, in our jobs, the impact of mistakes may not be very personal. Yes, you may miss one or two increments, you may miss one or two promotions if you take certain bad decisions, but that's it, right? But here, impact of mistakes can be very very personal and very very emotional. If I have never done business, if I'm all the time into job only, I'm not used to, you see, losing money at all. I'm not at all used to losing any money at all, because there is no business which I have done. I have been a part of a big system, and I have been performing my duties diligently. But I really do not know that okay, what do we mean by a personal loss? If I have invested, let us say, 2 lakh rupees at the end of the month, because of my improper understanding or because of anything else, out of that 2 lakh rupees, 1 lakh rupee gone. This can be a big uh, emotional difficulty for many of these people who are entering into stock market. So these three four things for all those people who are trying to become uh, full-time traders after whatever has happened to them in their jobs or businesses or whatever. So they must need to take care of these things. So how do they prepare themselves for this second innings? This second innings can be much more, it looks very attractive, it looks very shining, but this can be much more difficult than what has been happening with you so far, right? So how can you prepare? What are the steps to prepare for that? Now, nothing can be, you see, the impact of proper basics cannot be emphasized more. You need to have very very strong knowledge of basics and basics. You see, there is no hurry. Now whatever job you have been doing, whether you are an engineer, whether you're a doctor, whether you're a CA, whether you are any other consultant, you see, in those areas you have spent years of experience. You have learned things after 20 years of experience, 25, 35 years of experience, and now you are at that position where you can take those kind of decisions. Here you cannot expect, you see, you cannot expect that okay, a person goes to a bookstore, picks up a book and reads it for 1 week, and then from Monday to Sunday he reads that book, and from next Monday onwards he becomes a very good surgeon. That's not possible. Or a person goes to a bookstore, pick up a book on chartered accountancy and read it for 3 4 days, and from fifth day onwards he becomes he thinks that okay, he has become one of the best chartered accountants. But in trading, definitely people say that okay, I have read this book for 4 days and now my result should be fantastic. Why? Because even when you are committing mistakes, this is the only profession where even when you are committing mistakes, you can be profitable by stroke of luck. And then we start thinking, okay, this is the way we should be doing, right? Whereas we should be very very strong in basics. So go ahead and learn basics from anywhere. There are YouTube channels. We have our own channel in which we have given 10 to 12 videos in the description. Again, I will attach the link today also. So basics you must learn. And even somebody asks you from your sleep that okay, what do you mean by in the money option, what do you mean by at the money option, what do you mean by out of the money option, what is intrinsic value, what is time value, what do you mean by strike price. So all these things should be very crystal clear to you. You cannot come to trading and then start thinking that okay, whether this strike price is out of the money or in the money, what will happen to out of the money strike price on expiry. So these are very very basic things which you should know even when you are sleeping, right? You need not require any calculation, you need not require any thought process in answering at least these basic questions. In our videos we have given one quiz also. There are I think 20 to 25 questions. So all those questions you should be 100% clear even before you think of placing your first order in markets. That's a must thing for all the new traders. Second thing, there is no holy grail. Stop searching for that okay, there is some holy grail, there is some Pradeep Singla, there is somebody else, there is some who will just give me that holy grail and after that I will become a excellent trader. There is nothing like that. There is nothing like that in any business, right? So stop searching for that. It is hard work. Like in any other field, this is also a field where you need to learn a lot of things. You need to learn to live with a lot of uncertainties. You need to learn to trade with so many things which are still not in your control, but still you have to trade and you have to learn a lot of risk management, and still you have to make your living and you have to make your profits. Although there is no holy grail, if there has been a holy grail, there would have been no trainers, nothing. The person who knows the holy grail, he will only make money, rest everybody will make loss. That is not happening in any of the markets. So stop searching and wasting your money for any holy grails. Start learning few strategies. Once you are 100% clear with the basics, start learning few strategies and mainly focus on 2 leg strategies when you are beginning. When you're starting, don't focus that okay, I should do a very complex strategy and this should have 4 legs, this should have 5 legs, I have purchased it from this person, I purchased from options rule, and this is a very complex strategy and this will make money. Although I do not know anything, any head and tail about the strategy, that doesn't make any sense, my dear friends, right? Start learning a few basic strategies, 2 leg strategies. Like I will definitely love to uh, tell a new trader that okay boss, you must know what is a bear call spread, what is a bull put spread, what is a short strangle, what is a long strangle. So these 4 5 strategies you must know inside out. Later on, whether you will use it or not, that's a totally different thing, but you must learn. Once you are 100% clear on these 2 leg strategies, then you start appreciating what is iron condor, what is a butterfly, what is a combo 2, what is toss so then you start appreciating. You see, I always give this example, that when I read the book, this book is Bible of Options by Guy Cohen. I read this book first time somewhere in 2003 and 2004, and I was a novice in options, and this person has given maybe not less than 60 70 strategies, and I said what a rubbish book is this. And in every strategy he's just saying buy call, sell call, sell put, and all these things. So these are the 4 transactions, and most of the, obviously all the strategies will have these kind of transactions. And I said, oh my god, what a waste of time, I spent so much of energy, this book has nothing. When I started trading, had profits, had losses. Now I appreciate, you see, each word in that book is a Bible in itself, right? So the person who doesn't know the basics, he will not even appreciate, even if you hand over something great to him, because he doesn't value that, because he has not known the basics of the stuff, right? What Mr. Vivek is saying, आप कृष्ण जी जैसे मार्गदर्शन, क्या बात है विवेक जी, you are making me too big. Right, Kamalji, this book is Bible of Options by Guy Cohen. It has all the strategies, all the standard strategies are there in this book, with the very beautiful treatment on Greeks, all the Greeks, and what will happen to Greeks, what will happen to strategy, when to exit, when to adjust. All these things are shown very very clearly. But then only the person who have sailed through options trading at least for 1 or 2 years will understand and appreciate the book. A new person, as I was new, I really didn't like the book in the beginning. Now I must have read the book at least 14, 15 times in most of the strategies. That has become a sort of a reference book for me, and whenever I am in doubt in any of the strategies, I will definitely go and find out the same strategy on the book and find out what are the basics of the strategy, right? I'll leave the name in the description also, don't worry about that. So start learning few strategies, not that okay you need to know all the strategies in the world. And you see, many times even this happened to me. I'm telling you most of things from my own experience, that okay, when I started, and you will have initial traders luck, first one or two trades you will do, although you are doing it everything very randomly, and suddenly you will make profits. And then you start thinking all these people who are in the trading business, they are not as intelligent as I am. I am the person now, and I will make the killing, right? Never ever be under that impression. You are competing with best minds of the world, right? You are competing with best minds of the world, and you are competing with big sharks of the world. So never ever be complacent that okay, my know-how is so good and I can beat everybody. It is only a matter that okay, I was not in the market for so many years, now I have come in the markets, and now I will show everybody what I. Never ever keep that kind of a feeling. Focus on paper trading at least for first 3 months. If see, there are two kinds of people. One set of people have been learning these things during their demanding job days also, and already they have one level of understanding. But there are many people who have never even touched these things. They were too busy in their jobs, and they have never developed any alternate skills like options trading or any financial skills, or anything like that. So for them, definitely they must focus on paper trading. Even before spending single paisa in the market, they must enough on this topic. Uh, Again, if 100 phone calls in school, 90% of people earning like 50% a month. So and they think very rarely. Although it's not, not it's breaking. Okay, let's check. Is it better now? Check. Let me change the internet. Just give me a second. I'm changing my. Is it audible now? Audible now? Okay. Okay, it's slightly better compared to whatever it was. I really don't know what has happened. So hopefully my voice is audible. Audible. Okay. Thanks to all of you for confirming. So I was talking about focus on paper trading at least for 3 months. Keep your profit expectations as rational as possible. What I was sharing with you is that at option school also, if we get 100 phone calls, out of that 95 traders want something like 50 to 60% every month, and they think that is a very rational expectation, and they think that is a very rational expectations. Can you see something on screen? Hopefully. No. What is happening? Just give me a second. I think I've not switched on that screen share. Okay. Yes. Can you see something on screen now? Hopefully it is visible now. Sorry for this glitch. Is it visible now? Okay, thank you. So I was talking about fifth point. Keep your profit expectations as rational as possible. 40%, 50% per month kind of things. People who are not into business, people who are not into stock markets, for them 30, 40% is a very rational expectation per month, which is very, very irrational. People who are into stock markets, like people like you in this group, they really, really know what do you mean by even 3, 4, 5% per month. So people who are coming from jobs, profit expectations are highly irrational, so you need to keep that rational. Otherwise, in an anxiety to create more profits, definitely you will stare at losses. And last point, I will say, do not compare your salary with your returns. People who are coming into options trading as full-time traders from jobs, never ever compare your salary with your returns. You have reached that salary, you have reached that place after input of so many years, and it is not at all comparable that okay, you come to options market and have experience of 6 months or 1 year, and you match your salary with whatever you are earning from options trading, right? So these things you must take in care. These are the steps you must prepare, and I will like to talk to all of you about one thing from which I have recovered after so many years. I will say even now, if I can say I have 100% recovered, I will not say, but yes, definitely more than 95% I have recovered from this toxic psychology, right? How much is a rational for option selling? I'll say not for option selling, for option trading, Mr. Hani. I will say anything in the range of 3 to 4 to 5% is a rational expectation. This is per month, but anything beyond 5% is a highly irrational expectation, right? And especially 3 to 5% for somebody who is very well experienced. And if somebody who is totally new to the markets, even 5% is irrational for him. For him, I will say he should be very happy with something like 2 to 3% per month. If he's even able to safeguard his capital, then also he's developing into a great trader, right? Let me give you this concept. I don't know how many of you will agree, because all of you are very well experienced traders, but this thing really uh, uh, remained stuck to me for years. And even now also, I will say, I'm through this at least 95% uh, in degree, but not 100%. But yes, this is toxic psychology, which really is a disturbance for people who are new to trading or new to options trading, right? This psychology says a good day is a winning day. For a new trader, it's a good day if it is a winning day on profit and loss. If I have earned a good profit on that day, I will be very happy. I will be really cheered up. And my rest of the day, you see, you're working only half a day. After 3:30, you have almost another 6, 7, 10 hours of active day left with you. So if you are part of this toxic psychology, what will happen if at 3:30 you are having seeing a green color of M2M, or you're seeing profits in the account, then your balance day will be pretty good. It's a good day for you, right? And it will be a disappointing day in case market leaves him in red, right? If on that day you have lost money, then definitely it will be a disappointing day for you. Now, this thought process that okay, any day when I'm making money, it's a good day, and any day when I'm losing money is a bad day, is really bad thought process. The thought process says actual thought process should be a good day is one in which we follow sound trading practices, skilled execution, and practical, prudent risk management. If I have followed my rules, followed my sound trading practices, and I have done good execution of trades, with proper risk management, that should be a good day for any right mindset trader. You see, profits and losses, definitely your process should be right. There can be a you can do a perfectly bad trade and still land into profits. You can do a very very good strategy and maybe environment is such that okay, it has not given you profit on that particular day. That doesn't mean that your process was wrong. If you keep an eye, if you keep focus on the right process, you may not make money, but ultimately you will be a winner. But if I am totally focused on everyday outcome and my day is very very cheered up, if I am ending my day in green and my day is really dull when at 3:30 I'm ending up in red, then that is a part of toxic psychology. We must do an effort to get out of this. Right, please don't do these things. Do not ask for any kind of emails or numbers, Mr. Ashwini, otherwise you see you may get blocked on YouTube. Right, you must know the rules. Right, and all of you, I will request, don't share for any kind of these things. Don't share your email IDs and phone numbers you're trying to share. And Mr. Ashwin, if please don't do that. You might get blocked for a few days. Right, so we can do a bad trade and get into profit. That is exactly what we call fooled by randomness. Just randomly I was trying to do something and it landed up into profit, and I'm thinking that okay, this is the way to make profits, and next time I tried doing that again and everything goes haywire. Right, going to markets expecting profits every day can be a very very big emotional letdown. Right, if you're going to markets every day thinking that okay, I will make money today also, I will make money today also, this is not a bank fixed deposit. This is something you're it's like game of chess. Sometimes you're one step ahead, sometimes you're one step behind. Ultimately what you need to ensure is whether you have a sound trading practices with you and whether you are doing right execution with those trading systems, trading practices you have. Right, that is what is need to be done. So yes, this used to happen with me also. Any day I'm ending in red, I will feel really bad. Any day, although the next day the things might totally reverse. You're not doing any kind of intraday trading. I'm into positional trading from so many years, but still at the end of the day, if you're not making profits, you don't feel good. End of the day you make good profits, you really feel cheered up. So it took me a lot of effort to come out of these things. Right, and all of you, even new traders or old traders, experienced traders, you must make it an effort that okay, whatever has happened, if on any particular day what you have done, you have adjusted your trades well, you have done your execution properly and you're following your rules and you are able to follow all the rules properly, that should be a good day. Results definitely can change from day to day. Right, and if at any point in time you feel that okay, at the end of the day today the account was red because I was short in calls and market is going only moving up, obviously I'm in red only every day. I'm getting frustrated from so many days. This is happening to me, although I'm following some channels, I'm following the advice, but still every day these things are happening to me and I'm getting frustrated. That means as a trader I need to still do something to my psychology to develop it to that level that okay, this red and green, you see, I cannot be totally you can say reclusive to all these things. I'm not saying that, but I should, because I cannot control anything after 3:30, right? So I should not be feeling good or bad for any small hiccups in my trading. I should be focusing on my methodology, and my methodology should be positional. And overall, if my process is correct, I may not be making profit for consecutive 5 days, 10 days, 15 days also, but ultimately I will get out of the trades with a profit if my process, if my systems are good. Right, I am living through discipline in the market, expect 4%. That is why, Mr. Riaz, we have seen so many times, most of the times you are hitting profits only. That's an excellent thing to do. Option sellers make money with theta decay, so we can only make money gradually during the month. Even in that process, Mr. Patel, there will be days when your account will show negative M2M. There will be days when the account shows positive M2M. It should not affect you very emotionally on day-to-day basis, right? I think good patience is a necessity. Definitely, patience is a big necessity in any kind of trading. Actually, Lakshmi says, is there any source where we can find breakup of the OI in options? How many contracts are by FI? You can go to NSE India website. They give you all the things of what is done by under four categories: FIs, DIs, retail customers, and prop traders. So in four categories, this is given every day roughly after 6 o'clock. It gets updated, so you can see it for every day. That is available on nseindia.com website. Likes are less. Yes, definitely likes are low today, Sanjeev. But okay, no issues. Maybe some of our friends have still not pressed that like button, and they will do that by the end of this video, right? So our next June workshop, 27, 28 June. Welcome to all of you who have already joined. We will be talking about basics, Greeks, some strategies on volatile markets, some strategies for long-term wealth creation. Time spreads are very important now. Calendar spread, diagonal, double diagonal spreads. So we will be seeing environments wherein these things will be used extensively now, and strategies which are used independently, or they can be used as repair trades also. And definitely I will be we have added a section on inverted strangles also in this workshop, right? Incidentally, I purchased Guy Cohen as Bible yesterday. That's a good book. Only thing is, you need to be very patient. It's not a good read, but yes, the kind of delivery it gives, it's an excellent book, right? If the trade is under break-even range, is there need to panic if M2M is in red? It's a good question, Mr. Vikas. If the trade is under break-even range now, if you are talking about something that okay, you're very close to expiry, I can say if the trade is within break-even range and you are very close to expiry, then it should not be in red. But I'm saying if you have done a July or August trade and it is very well in the break-even range and still MTM is red, you should not worry. But if the expiry is very close, even if you are in break-even range, then why the trade is in red? Then you should be definitely worried, not panic, right? Today I got the combo 2 strategy, which is superb and seems very good for 2 to 5% month. In fact, for July, their positions open for 4% return. Mr. JP says, thanks, Mr. JP. You have been supporting us through all of our strategies, I think. So that's really good. And yes, combo 2 is something which we are using now for more than 15 to 16 months. And it has never disappointed us. If you follow the rules, I think one of the best things you can do with your money, definitely. But only thing is, you have to really learn how to create the trades. That's something we need to do that. Sir, I can press only once, Mr. Vivek. No issue, sir. You can press it only once. So press it at least once. Not all of you have done that. Right? So anybody interested in joining this workshop can contact us. Okay, about this membership also, you see, a lot of you are sending requests that can we give you some UPID wherein you can pay. You see, we do not have any control on these payments. It's 100% controlled by YouTube only. So any membership you want, whatever rules they're saying, if they're not taking a RuPay card, still we cannot do anything. Very sorry for that. So whatever payments YouTube is expecting, you have to follow their norms only, right? So gold membership means you can participate in live chat. Diamond membership means you're connected with us on WhatsApp, and smart hedges means we are sharing our trades also with you. Anybody willing to join can click on this join button. If in some countries YouTube is not allowing this membership, then you will not be able to join. So I just wanted to give this message to all of you who are in some countries where YouTube membership is not allowed. So even if you keep on trying, even if you keep on sending message to us, you see, we cannot help you people, right? In most of the countries it is acceptable, but there are few cases, people from different countries, they have said that okay, in our country is not allowed, what can we do? So if it is not allowed, if it is not allowed, so we really uh, can't do anything in this, right? Adjusted my short strangles to inverted short strangle. Hope I can overcome the loss. Arun, you should be very careful. I know your trades. They are basically for, I think, 25th. So very, very careful. Even the inverted short strangle, yes, it's a very good strategy, at least to cover your loss. Otherwise, I have seen so many times short strangles bleeding like anything at the end of the expiry. So if you keep on doing it inverted, then chances of big loss in short triangle really, really get reduced, right? So this is what somebody has written also in your comments. Some of you have hinted on these things. So inverted short triangle, the benefit is it can really, really help you to recover almost all the losses from your short triangle. It may not be always giving you profit, but yes, when the short triangle really bleeds, inverted short triangle can help you uh, in uh, in recovering your uh, losses. May not be 100%, but most of the losses, right? They can try VPN. I really don't know, but there are certain restrictions, right? Is combo two toss those? No, they are totally different strategies. You are comparing, maybe it's not even apple and orange. It can be totally different, right? Is it possible to upgrade from diamond to smart? Yes, yes, anytime you can do that. See, any of the memberships, anytime I think you can leave, and anytime you can, whether you can leave or not, I don't know, but any month you can leave, and anytime it can be upgraded. So it will be calculating for exact number of days you are in previous membership, and balance whatever is the number of days available, they will charge you for that only, right? Stop sharing your email IDs, please, right? Unnecessarily, you people will get blocked. I will feel bad. You are paid members, and you will get blocked by the system, even if we are not blocking you, right? So no sharing. This is not a sharing forum. This is basically a place where we can discuss our trades. We cannot give one strategy to other, one book to other. All those things cannot be done. Please try to understand that, right? So willing to join our workshops, you can WhatsApp us, you can contact us at these numbers, you can write to us at info@theoptionschool.in. Okay, we are very short of our number of 200 likes. We are already having 194 likes. Thanks to all of these 194 people who have taken the pain to press that like button. I know most of you uh, are members, and we still need 5 more likes so that we complete with 200 likes. And share this video to somebody whom you think is thinking on these lines, that okay, I'm going to leave my job, or I'm losing my job and I'm trying to become a full-time option trader. So I've tried to give you certain practical things which have happened with me also, so that at least you are not reinventing the wheel, and you are taking benefit from whatever has happened to me. Right, okay. So you have done 200. So all of you are very smart. Just on the last moment, you will achieve the target. Thanks to all of you. Write your comments, whether you're a member, whether you're not a member. You can always write your comments, so that you see everybody is benefited with their comments, and we also get a lot of questions, suggestions, and feedback from you, which help us in improving our content in coming videos. Right? What is the suggestion, Mr. Prasad? Starting, please. This information is for educational purpose. Definitely, I'm not given you or shown you any trades, Mr. Vivek. So even if we are discussing any trades, obviously it is assumed that all of you will use your own wisdom to copy that trades, right? Thanks to all of you. And if you have still not subscribed to the Option School channel, please go ahead and press that button. You will have a good group wherein you can throw your problems, and definitely you will get so many solutions. So thanks to all of you. See you all tomorrow, same time, 9 p.m. Thanks and good night.